Are you serious? Heartbreak? The wedding we are doing today, that signifies that your husband is capable of taking care of you and he will take care of you. Always add the way I wanted my engagement to be. So I don't want you people to come and tell me you forgot later. Sorry, ma'am. So we are fully booked. Another hotel. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Good, you get it. You have good time. Like, don't care less and say, Shebi, I paid them. Hey. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a returning subscriber, you know I love you. Thank you for coming back to watch my content. And today I want to officially welcome you to the wedding series. So after the month of March, I dropped some content about wedding and people have been watching it, reacting to it, and asked me more questions about wedding. So I have a lot of questions lined down about weddings. So I'll be filming them and responding to your questions and be making it a series in the month of April. However, some other content would come up in April, but be expectant of wedding series, like different things about wedding. If this interests you, please click the subscribe button and share the link to someone that our wedding is coming up soon so you can help the person. So then we're talking about most popular forgotten wedding item. What you may forget as a bride, what most people forget in their wedding, something you can mess up that would mess up your day. I'm certain you don't want your day to be messed up. You want everything to be on point, like on fleek. And I'm here to give you a lot of juicy things that will make your day just go perfectly. And without further scenario and paparazzi, please let's just dive straight into action. So the first point I have here is playlist for DJ. This is very important. If you forget your playlist for your DJ, is going to mess up your day. Advisably, set up a meeting, schedule a physical meeting with your DJ if you're in the same location. What I did was I scheduled a physical meeting with my DJ. I gave him the list of all the songs I wanted and each point I want the song. Okay, when I'm dancing with my mom, play this song. When I'm with my dad, play this song. When I'm with my husband, play this song. When we are cutting cake, play these songs. It's difficult for me, but I had to do it. I sent messages to some friends to help me with songs that they feel it is in vogue at the time and trending. You know, wedding has to do with trend, like what song is common, what are people playing and all that. So we compiled the list. Fantastic. Let me give you a quick gist. My DJ still fucked up a bit, just a little bit. So I give him the song and I make sure we play it. I would advise to play it because you can say, oh, play My Love by the band, and that is not playing My Love by Kiss Daniel. And I'm like, what? So I took her like 2 hours. We played all those music and we arranged them. I wrote it for him in my Evernote and I sent it to him. So fortunately on my wedding day, and I want him specifically, after giving him the list, please do your best to warn him, please do not play this kind of songs at my wedding. Perhaps you don't like rap. So I told him specifically that please do not play Olamide's song in my wedding. I don't have anything with Olamide, but I just do not like his music. You know, don't play his music at my wedding. Any music that they are talking about sex, you know, there are some music that they'll be saying, and the leg, and don't play it at my wedding. I'm not interested. And any music that is like, Unjupa, Samsung, like when it comes to music, for me, it's more about the words for me. What is the person saying in the music? What is the lyrics? That is what I first listen to the lyrics, understand it before I can dance to it. That is my own principle, and I'm not trying to enforce this on anyone. If you love Olamide's song, tell your DJ, please play Olamide's song for me. Do you understand? So I'm not trying to say, oh, don't listen to Olamide's song, but for a wedding, I don't want any drama. So I told him. Then lastly, I told him that please don't play heartbreak song in my wedding because I attended a wedding. I've been to a wedding and the DJ was playing heartbreak song. Like, are you serious? Heartbreak? The wedding we are doing today. Do you want them to die for us? That DJ was a wicked DJ. So I told my DJ, please don't play heartbreak songs. It was like, okay. And I told him again because I've experienced it. I've been to a wedding and it happened. So it wasn't like I'm trying to phantom something on my head like, oh, it was. So the thing is, with that thing, he played the right song he was supposed to play with that thing. And we sat down before we went to cut the cake. Guess what I heard? You had a treasure that I seek. You were close to me, yet I did not know. If you know this song, it is an heartbreak song. And the story and the lyrics in that song was, they both loved each other, but they could not be together. So the end of that song was, when you left me alone, I wish I could hold you close. Once again to my heart, you made me cry. When you were leaving, I cry, blah blah blah. Oh my God, I lost. My wedding was like almost like a perfect wedding. You know, wedding is perfect, but at least a lot of things went as I planned. But you see that music and food fell. My friend's food fell down. My husband's friend food that we prepared for them fell down, and we settled that one. That DJ was the second thing that annoyed me. When I heard You Were the Treasure, I was like, it cannot be this all. I mean, is it like they are doing events? So I tried to look around. I'm like, no, baby girl, you are not dreaming. It is this all. You see the kind of bad eye I used to look at him. Like, if you did not remove that song, you just changed the song. I'm like, okay, good of you. You have to be repetitive when it comes to DJ. Give him the list and tell him the don'ts. Apart from giving him the list, you may just use his intuition to say, okay, let me add this song, Jerry. So he's not giving him a list. So give him a list of, do not play. If you have maybe an artist, you don't even want any music from the artist at all, do not play. So I'm like, do not play, and they still played. However, I was just too nice, but I used just look at him like this, like DJ. So my dear bride to be, repeat it for your DJ. Do not play. Remind him again, do not play this kind of music. Break up music. I don't want. Sincerely, my DJ did an amazing job. It's just like it was as if his village people came to just give him a quick romance and all that, and he just put out the break song, and I think somewhere he played another song I told him not to play. There's this song that he played that song again. It was even my friend, my best lady. I saw her eyes like this. She was like, what's this? Give your DJ your list and tell him your don'ts. I hope that makes sense. So the next point is wedding ring. This ring, because it's small, you are most likely to forget. So what I did was, a week to my wedding, and my box was ready. The box I was taking to the hotel, I have packed everything. I started packing maybe like 10 days to the wedding. I started packing, so I'm not going to forget anything. So everything was maybe like 2 weeks to the wedding. I started packing. So I've locked the bag, I've kept the key, my rings, everything was there. So first thing, as a bride, you may actually forget your ring at your parents' place, and everything will now be that is scatter. Yam pepper scatter. So make sure your ring is inside your box, the box that you're taking to the hotel, and don't give your husband the ring. Men don't pay attention to details like that. So you don't want to put your ring in charge of your husband. So for me, the ring has been with me, so we assume the bride should take care of it, because we assume I can. My husband will forget. My husband just say, me I forgot to wear the ring, because it can happen. So I knew him better, so I knew I was the right person to take care of the ring. So if you know your husband is the right person to take care of the ring and will not forget it, then let your husband be in charge. But most times I think the woman will do a good job. So I had packed it. Then make sure that immediately you are entering the car that will take you from your hotel to the church, check again for that ring. So immediately we enter the car, I asked my best lady, where is the wedding ring? Where is the wedding ring? Maybe said it was with the best man or something. Please call them and confirm now. I've just seen the ring. So we saw it and we were sure the ring was with us as we were moving from the hotel to the church. You don't want to get to church and the pastor is about to join both of you in holy matrimony, and the ring is like, oh no, you don't want that. The next point is wedding letter. I'm a Yoruba girl, so from the part of the world where I am in and my own culture, the husband's family is meant to write a letter to ask for my hand in marriage, and the letter would be read by my younger sister or my cousin or a relative of the bride. So I've heard about a situation where it was time to read the letter and the husband's family did not actually come with the letter. That's funny, because since I was a child, I've always thought about how they would read that letter. There was a particular novel I read when I was in secondary school. It is called Iyawalaride. I don't. If you read that Iyawalaride, let me see your comments in the comment section. It was a very interesting novel. And it took us through the journey of traditional wedding, engagement, and I fell in love with engagement scenes when I read that movie. And I had always had the way I wanted my engagement to be, so I don't want you people to come and tell me you forgot letter. So advisably, as a bride, buy your letter by yourself. So when I was going for my market shopping, I included letter to my wedding list. I did that, and I did not buy with my money because I'm not going to buy letter with my money. The letter that I want to use to come and ask for my hand in marriage, no, I will not buy with my money. Does it make sense? No, it does not. So I bought it and I collected my money from my husband. Yes, I'm that bad. Sorry, I'm that good. Point is engagement box. So when I was planning for my wedding, I heard a lot of things, and when I'm telling you I heard, they are real life story that happened real life. It is not a fable or a fiction. No. So there are times where they forgot the bride's engagement box. From the part of the world where I am in the Yoruba land, the husband is meant to buy clothes, new set of clothes for the wife, lace, ankara, depending on their budget. For the box, you may spend 200,000, you may spend 300,000, you may spend 100,000. It depends on how much you have. Okay, so it could be 6 clothes, it could be 10, it could be 15, but the husband is expected to buy a new box and a new set of clothes. Inside that box, that signifies that your husband is capable of taking care of you, and he will take care of you. Clothes in the box, they are my clothes, and for me, I went to shop my clothes by myself. For some people, your husband's family can go and shop, or your husband, but for me, there were some clothes I wanted, so I went to shop. So the clothes has been with me. I bought the box by myself too. So the box, the clothes, they were with me. They were part of my wedding list. Okay, so remind your husband about the wedding box. So it's not the money of the wedding. You'll not be like, oh, where's the wedding box? Oh, it's in the family house. People will not be running kitty. So please make sure the wedding box is ready and with him, and set a reminder. Wedding box and letter. Here's my box. I don't want story. Okay, so your wedding box, put attention to it. So the next point is emergency kits. Perhaps I'll make a video of emergency kits of what you should take to the hotel as a bride to avoid drama. So my darling husband did not wear his suit, and I asked him, babe, after your suit, he's okay. My darling husband did not wear his suit before the wedding. Fortunately, on the morning of the wedding, my husband wore the suit, the trouser. So let's assume the trouser was like here, his leg was inside. The trouser was just too long for his leg, so it was very long. The best man came to me, I said, sir, okay, we need needle and thread. For what? He said, hey, your husband's trouser is long, we want to tack it. I said, my husband. And I actually told him, well, okay, it's okay. Actually, the hotel we used, that hotel, they tried, even though they fucked up. I'm not here to talk about them. So they had needle and thread, and the best man went to the reception, everyone needle and thread. Because I was laughing at him. Later, like, you are funny. My wedding dress, 3 days to my wedding, I still wore it again, like, because during the wedding prep, I was losing weight, adding weight, losing weight, adding weight. So I had to be sure that it was something that not went wrong. You get it? So your emergency kit, I'll make another video of your emergency kit that will save you drama. Look forward to it. So it is compulsory, don't forget it. Okay, the next point is food and drinks. So when it comes to wedding, the bride and groom like, okay, we have energies our day, we are happy. Trust me, I told my mom a month before that, please, on my wedding day, give me a cooler of rice, fried rice, jollof rice, and anything that is ready, give me another cooler full of meat, like 15 minutes, because I'll be tired. Give me water, and give me soft drinks that is cold and chilled after reception. So when we get to the hotel, we eat that food at night, we enjoy ourselves, and we'll be filled, and we shall be glad indeed. So my mom did an amazing job. She packed, in fact, the one she packed, I'm like, Mommy, glow day, it's too much. You want to overfeed me. And that means we ate it because it's my wedding. Let me eat at least 20 meat. It was not up to 20 meat I ate, but at least I ate the meat and I was satisfied, like, okay, I did wedding. I ate meat, okay? Then the water, my husband's family, they gave us I think they gave us 2 packs of water. 2 packs of table water. They gave us one. You people take more. You people should drink water well. Then they give us extra drinks to when we're going to the hotel we would lodge to after the wedding. So my sister food and drink, because immediately we got to the hotel, like thank God we had prepared for food. I was tired, you know. Now I was happy, like okay, thank God this wedding is over. At the same time I was tired. No, I was tired. Next point is the hotel you will be lodging in after your wedding. On Fridays and Saturdays, hotels are always booked. Book your hotel ahead where you'll be lodging in, so you won't be done with your wedding and be like, oh, which hotel? And you now be calling like, and you would now call like 10 hotels. They'll be like, oh sorry ma'am, we are fully booked. Call another hotel. Oh sorry ma'am, we are booked for today. Oh sorry ma'am. So book your hotel. A week to your wedding, book your hotel. We did not even book ours. You go to the hotel earlier. They're always fully booked on Fridays and Saturdays. So I know that Thursday will not be an issue, and the fact that by 4:30 I know we'll be done with our wedding, so we go and lodge there. So it was so easy, and even though it was easy, we actually lodged in a more expensive room. So the least room in that hotel, I can't remember, but I knew we actually got a room of maybe 15,000. I said Ibadan, and hotel in Ibadan, small money, correct. And whereas this hotel, for I think 10,500 was their smallest room. A standard room, neat, nice. I want to check it before. It was neat and nice, beautiful, and all that. This is in Kaifele Hotel in downtown. So the hotel is very, very nice. So when we got there, the one of 10,000 or 10,500 fully booked, 12,000 fully booked, 14,000 fully booked. So we had to lodge in the one of I think 15 or 16,000. I can't remember clearly, but I knew we had to pay more because we did not book early and we were tired. We could not say, oh, let's check the next hotel. And I was like, see, it's 16K, let's just pay and go. I'm tired. So we just paid and we lodged in, and the hotel was nice. It was a good environment. It's not bad at all. Yeah, it's not bad. So please book your hotel ahead. Please, honeymoon, please and please and please. For me, honeymoon was a bit compulsory. Not like it was compulsory before my wedding, but I was glad I went on honeymoon. Weddings are stressful. Weddings are stressful. So after your wedding, the best thing you can do for yourself is enjoy your honeymoon. My honeymoon was at Ilaji Resort, and I had a nice time. I said by my husband, I think we spent 4 days there, 3 days. Though their stuffs are extremely expensive, like Mountain of 200, they're selling for 600. Very expensive, but the environment was cool. Like just you and your partner together in the room for days. You talk, you bond, you enjoy, you talk about your future. And where you guys have always been talking about your future, but it's a new phase you are just starting. So you talk about new things like, oh, I got married to you. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm blushing. So now we are married, like legally married. How do you feel? Like you have some intimate discussions. You have good, you get it. You have good time, like you explore. It's beautiful. So plan your honeymoon afterwards. After all the wedding stress, I don't think it is really okay not to have honeymoon, because you just before we went on honeymoon, we first came to our house, because we first came to our house to put some things in place, and we went back on honeymoon. Okay, so it may not be immediately, maybe after 2 or 3 days, but at least the honeymoon, for me, the memories are still fresh on my head, and I'm someone that I hold on to memories a lot. I love memories. I love to enjoy myself. So my sister, enjoy yourself. So plan for your honeymoon, book it ahead, so you don't have to run up and down. Know where you want to do your honeymoon, discuss with your partner, and fit it into your wedding budget. If your budget is 2 million, that honeymoon 100K, put it inside. If we cannot travel to Dubai for honeymoon, the one we have in Nigeria, we would enjoy ourselves. Okay, let's go to the next point. The next point is transportation for bridesmaids and groommen. I've been to a wedding and I dressed up. I was ready for the wedding. Bride friend, then let's go to the church. There's no preparation for the friends. Do you know how it feels? You may not know how it feels, but I've felt that way before. I'm like, really? And I know as a bride, you're up to a lot of things, you're busy, your hands are tight. Yeah, I understand. But please, as you're watching this video, write it down. For me, you can get a coastal bus. You can get, if your wedding is a big wedding, maybe for some people, the bride's friend, they'll be around maybe 20, husband's friends 20, so you have to do a big kind of preparation. But for me, my friends were 5, then my sisters, 2 of them, then my husband's friends were like 7. So there was a car provided for bride, there was a car for groom. So some people went with my car, some went with my husband's car for his friends. Some part of his friends went with his car. Then my husband's friends too that came with their car. So we had like two other cars that could carry people. So there was no case of, oh. The next point is food for vendors. Your vendors has done a lot to make your event a success. Please don't care less and say, Shebi, I paid them. Please tell your parents, I told my mom, my vendors, make sure they eat. It is important. Don't just overlook it. They've served you. Fine, you paid them, but there are a lot of vendors you would pay and they will disappoint you. So give them the respect back and make prep for their food. Okay, don't say, please, thank you. The next one is cake stand and cake knife. Like, people forget cake stand, like where to put cake, and cake knife. Ask your decorator, are you supplying me cake? For me, my decorator was my event planner, so he sourced the cake stand. But I asked him specifically. So be clear, don't assume that, oh, my decorator will bring the cake stand or my cake. The person that is doing the cake, you should know she should bring the stand now. You understand? So ask your baker and ask your event planner or your decorator for the cake knife and the cake stand, because it's not going to be funny when it's time to snap with the cake and there's no knife. It's like you now use your hand to cut, like JESUS. You now put your hand like this. You don't want to do that. Or are you going to use fork? So please ask your baker and your event planner and make preparation for your cake stand and your cake knife. It is very, very important. The next point is light flat shoe. See, you may feel like, oh, it's my wedding, I'll be pumped, I'll have a lot of energy. Oh my God, it's my wedding. By the time I was done with the engagement, I was feeling a serious ache on my legs. I'm like, please give me my flat shoe. I removed the shoe because I was feeling pain. I've been on heels for long. I'm like, oh God, I'm tired. Like, we're snapping, but I could not take the pain anymore. I just removed the shoe. Oh God, I'm tired. My legs. Thankfully, my elder sister, God bless her, she bought a sandal, I think it was 4 days to the wedding. She was just my angel. Because I was like, okay, if is paying me, I'll wear slippers. But at the same time, I think I told her, she was like, no, why will you wear slippers on your reception dress? And she got me a sandal. She was like, okay, take the sandal. She collected her money later. So yeah, give me my money. I don't buy the sandal. However, she had given me the support she wanted to give me for the wedding. She has given me money. She was like, I don't give you money now, Abby. I don't support you. So I went to the market and deliberately, because of that, I have to go here to source a sandal for you for your wedding. So my dear, give me my money. So I paid Asha. But she's light sandal, you'll be tired, your legs will hurt. And the next point is tag. Please, tag is important. So it won't be fair when people come to your party and they are stranded. There's nowhere for them to sit. Imagine me coming to your party and I'm just looking. So discuss with your husband. I discussed with my husband. Send the list. My husband actually went to print the tag. Yeah, he did an amazing job for that. He said he was going to print. He volunteered to go and print the tag for us. So I just sent him the list. So bridesmaid, groomsmen, if the people in your office are coming, Bomlelanta office, Lapo office, Zenith Bank, GT Bank, the name of your church, put it there. So when I come to your party, I know where to sit. I'm just going to sit down. It doesn't make sense. I'm in your party and I'm clueless. Most especially if I am wearing a shoebi, like bright friend, nowhere to sit, no tag. So please, tag is important. You can hand it over to your event planner, or you do it, or your husband do it. Make sure your tag is ready a day too, and you give your event planner. So we handed the tag over to the planner on Wednesday. So while going to the hotel, my husband came to pick me to drop me in the hotel. So we went to the hall. They have started the decor already here. They have started decoration already. So we gave them the tag and other important things we were supposed to hand over. Doesn't make sense. I come to the wedding and I am stranded. I am looking like Momo. No place to sit. Please, that is important. Announcement is make preparation for people you have invited. I know your head may be full and oh, my this food is not easy. I've been to weddings like they spent money millions, like 5 million, 8 million, and I got there, I could not hit. You'll not be looking face. Now there's another video entirely. I'll talk about that. This is wedding series. Okay? So if you know you invited some set of people, assign someone for them. All my guests was able to eat, not because we spent so much money on the wedding or because I'm trying to boast, but because I assign people. These people, make sure you feed them. Yoruba people will say, "Oju mi ti di." My house will be D, you get it? So you can't see people. A lot of things is going on. So assign someone to cater for your guests. Don't just leave your guests hanging and say, hey, they will serve generally. So if you invite people, put tag on their table and assign someone to that table. I hope it makes sense. I hope it got value today. If you would love to watch more about the wedding series I'm doing on my channel this time, click the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, share the link with people that are getting married soon, that you are sure this content would benefit and help. Like this video so YouTube can show me to more people, and comment if you got value. Don't be a silent subscriber. Comment. What do you think? What do you think I missed out? What do you want to add? I have to read from you guys, and thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Thank you for the opportunity to serve and to teach from my experience. Lord be exalted in Jesus' name. Lord, I pray for every bride to be. Lord, I pray for every bride to be getting married soon. I pray that you keep their day, you keep their wedding, you keep their fiance, you keep the husband, you keep the wife. There are no evil before anyone in Jesus' name as they are preparing. Father, I pray that you prepare with them everything that is not yet met. Father, I pray for divine provision that is help and help us their way in Jesus' name. Everyone that come across this video, that this video will be a blessing unto them in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Father. Blessed be your name, Redeemer, in Jesus' mighty name.